Okay, I finished the unboxing of the Prusa Core 1 and received a few comments of things that I missed. One of them was the anti-vibration bars that for some reason when I was looking at this, because it said bars, I was thinking it was something that maybe went inside the printer, but everybody in the comments let me know that these are actually for the feet. I did use the 3D print handbook when I did the unboxing, and there's honestly not a lot of steps in here. There was nothing in here about the anti-vibration bars that I saw, and I also didn't see anything about the cardboard inside or the removing the acrylic covers, which obviously those ones were pretty obvious when I opened the printer. I saw the cardboard inside and I also saw acrylic covers. So I did those two, but now it's time to add these bars on, and I am excited about that because I have been scratching my table. So I want to see how easy it is to move after these are on. Of course, I've already turned the printer off. I'm going to have to turn it on its side. So I'm going to use this to brace it as I am turning it on its side. It is still a very heavy printer, so I'm hoping this is something I can do by myself. There really is not, I mean, there's a little bit of a handle, but that's where the filament goes in, so I don't want to pick it up from there. I just wish that there was something a little easier that my hand could slip into to catch. I feel like there's not really. Okay. Okay, and these bars are supposed to go, or these pads, yeah, they look like pads. They're supposed to go this way from the picture. We just need to open this up. And I believe that they have, yeah, they're sticky on one side. So those will be real easy to put on. They're actually really thick too. Okay. That one I didn't get very straight, did I? There, it's a little better. Okay, well, they could be a little straighter, but they're gonna serve their purpose. Let's see how it is once I get it back on its side again, or back up straight again. Now, okay, it is still very difficult to scoot it. That rubber, I mean, it's definitely like has a friction as you're trying to scoot it, but I don't feel like you're going to scratch your table if you install those. So that is very helpful to have the pads installed on the feet. Okay, this is the second try at the NFC setting up my Wi-Fi. I was able to connect to Wi-Fi and get the printer added to the app without this, but I wanted to go back and try it again just because it's a new feature and I think that it'll be a lot quicker in the future. So I'm back on the screen where it's saying, do you want to connect to the Wi-Fi with the Prusa app on your phone using NFC? And I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to go into the app on my phone and select Setup Printer Wi-Fi, which I already have on my phone. So now I can just do add the printer wizard. It's not connected yet. It's a Core 1. I've already got my Wi-Fi and my password set up in here. So now it's just saying I need to transfer the Wi-Fi settings with this NFC. And before I had been trying to do something up here, but that wasn't working. So I need to get closer to the back of the printer. Okay, so we're looking at the back of the printer and I can see how I missed anything saying NFC. From eye level with my cord across, it's kind of covering where it says NFC. It does also say Prusa here, but at eye level, it's kind of hard to see. So let me give myself a little more slack here. And I'm still on the same screen where it's asking for the NFC. So I'm going to try to get this up by the box somehow. I'm not really sure if it's right here or if it's here. I've tried to put this up here. I set it right here. I still wasn't getting anything, but then I realized that I needed to have my NFC turned on. So here, I don't have it turned on. Now it does. Okay. So I want to see if that works. I don't see anything happening. On the screen over here, it's saying to just follow the on-screen instructions. But I'm not getting, I feel like I do hear it vibrate when I set it there, but nothing's happening. And it's still kind of grayed out. Yeah, I get like a little bit of a vibration. Let me see if I take my cover off, if that helps anything. I do have a wood cover on the back, so maybe it's too solid. Okay, so now I just have the regular back. Nothing better. Yeah, I get a vibration, but nothing's happening. It's just still grayed out. Let me make sure there's nothing else different on the screen as I set it there. Nope. Still showing the same screen. We still have the same screen. So I'm just gonna cancel and go through how I had done it the first time. You can just go to Scan Networks, find your network. And this is already touch enabled, so you don't just have to use the little knob. You can go through and do touch screen too. So that makes it a little bit easier to key in, especially if you have a long password. Okay, so I'm successfully connected now, so I'm just gonna use it this way and let me know if you guys were able to make the NFC work for you. And one final thing is I did not open my bag of gummies. The unboxing went so quick, I honestly forgot. So it's time to get into these now. Normal size, looks like it's probably 6 ounces or so. Now it's complete.